to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Razorbacks will put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will take the field first. And David, they've got a receiver that if he's able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the bullet cover word necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win. You want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short game by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your play.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Handoff from the gun. Spins away from the defense. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is the type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top 25 have a great opportunity.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you add my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside the spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Arkansas's offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. For this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Razorbacks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. These two teams both coming on a run, playing their best football of the season and hoping to continue on and get into the top 25.
Yeah, it's nice, man, when you get that roll going. You start to create some momentum, create some belief. You know, listen, you're not ranked, but you're earning that respect throughout the season. I think now at this point, they're probably going to climb into the rankings, and who knows what they can do.
I really both of these teams came in here with a lot of confidence, and they knew that they were going to have to play right down to the wire to pull out this W. Now, for them to win this game in this kind of environment, open up some eyes around the country, it's huge to continue to build that confidence.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a third and long from the 27. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rebels want to move quickly.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
At the 35, he's loose. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw, it's Rousseau. Quickly complete. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. Looking to throw for it. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a first and goal after the pick. They'll try to get it in with the run. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. They'll try to move on from that first down play. Second and goal from the 12. The run up the middle trying to find his way to the goal line. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That is no good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the tailback. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against our top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Trying to impose their will with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And the Razorbacks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. He's got him. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our...
Fourth and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. Listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Rebels racing to the line in a hurry up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking for a crease. It's Hawkins. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Trying play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Odom. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Used the play fake, now to throw. He's got his man across the middle. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. To it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking for a man. It's Rousseau. He lost one down the sideline. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
When you see them there taking a shot, I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Man, you have to do everything in your power not to let your momentum carry you out of bounds short of the first down marker.
And I would argue, too, maybe you run your route a little bit deeper. You got to understand where the first down marker is and where I got to get to. But, yeah, I'm not going out of bounds. I'm lowering my shoulder and trying to get as much yardage as I can to make this fourth down manageable.
The RPO, it's complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch and strike inside the 15. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not...
Oh, they caught the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Rousseau. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's second and long. He'll keep it himself. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires on the move. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow...
He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Time to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. He's got an open man. Oh, out of space. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Line getting set on second down. Might be changing the route. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Back over the middle. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Razorbacks have this offense rolling. From the red zone, looking for a space. Working that left side now. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The Razorbacks trying to cash. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Not quite going to get there, and he couldn't get this game tied up. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well, and I'd give back that last score. Coming out with it, it's Watkins. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rides the back and leaves it. Got room to work. Wide open spaces. Turning on the Jets. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. And that's one of the challenges the option prevents. They stretch you from sideline to sideline.
There's a lot of different ways, Reese, this running back is going to get involved in this game. Yeah, we're going to see him run between the tackles, but they've got a lot of creative ways they can get him out on the perimeter to try to use his speed, and the option play is one of them.
Back to throw, it's Rousseau. Buying some time. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He'll do it himself. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Soften him up with the run. Now to throw. Caught over the middle. It's over. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quarterback on the keeper. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This crowd trying to do it's hard to get inside the kicker's head. And it slips just inside that right upright. So they get the field goal. Now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Hauls it in. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, you wonder if the defense has started to figure it out finally here. In the 1st half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up, and finally they get some bodies back there anticipating the QB to look his way to force an incompletion.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. And he's got it inside the 25. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's a fly. And they'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into that.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Rebels will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot every time he has looked his way. Good.
Makes the grab past the marker. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Right down the middle. Nice man. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. Setting up the screen. They almost got a first down there. Stop the yard short. It'll be third down. And the Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry. was enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Rousseau. The sure hand. It's Hawkins. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the 1st down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block and run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive game.
Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. The throw. Finds his man. It's Hawkins. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. This would have been about a 45-yard field goal attempt. They'll pass on that and go for it on 4th down. All right, to get it on the ground. As he picks up the 1st down. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Rousseau. Defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get it. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies the stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going great.
And the Rebels will hustle to the line. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Odom. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point in the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, it's Rousseau. Active hands from the defense, forcing that incomplete pass. The Rebels line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Catch is made at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wants to go up top on first down. Punts it out of the air. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The give out of the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds a little space. How about this methodical, soul-crushing drive? They've already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock as they snap it on 2nd down. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Ineligible receipt, downfield, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going very up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Complete. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, It's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
To the ground. He's got it again. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense set on first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Looking for a man. It's Rousseau. It's complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running to Green. Oh, he got loose. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Rebels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking to throw. Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rebels. Looking for the two-point try. Wants to go up top. He's in there for the two-point conversion, and they're down 8 here in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Razorbacks have a lot of options on second and inches. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
I think the biggest thing you're probably disappointed in on offense is your lack of success running the football. And they've tried to give this guy the ball a few times in this game. Here we are in the fourth quarter. Still not a lot to show for it. Game really close in this juncture, and just wonder how many more times are they going to give him a try handing the ball off.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quick pass on the jet motion. And some room to work. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Now staring at a third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Dropping back, it's Rousseau. Finds his man, it's Hawkins. It's a running room. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Back to pass on second down. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third down, going up top. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. They're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Gets away from one. He's got space. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Why are they throwing here? Pulls it in. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Through throwing the football,